Greetings everyone, this is Potato Hedgehog, and welcome back to Dead Space 2. Last time, Moshi went berserk.
Damn right I did, and it felt good. And, I think we're close to the end game, considering Isaac wanted to get to the government sector since the beginning of the game, and he's finally here.
Indeed. Except the footage that you're seeing now is me going through the same area as I did last time, because my dumbass forgot to go to a save station. So, Moshi, you know what to do, right?
Indeed.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
By the way, Potato, brute.
What do you mean, Moshi? What brute?
You're only saying that because you're on casual difficulty and a contact beam can take it out in 2 hits. Oh, if only Suzune-sensei saw that, she would be so disappointed. I already am.
Yeah!
Can I have a bacon sandwich with that? Damn it! I wanted a bacon sandwich. Potato, you disappoint me.
What do you mean, Ren?
You're playing on an easier difficulty just to get to the end.
I was sick of dying, Ren. Ow! She just slapped me!
This wouldn't be the first time, Potato. A true student of Hebijo would have taken this on at a harder difficulty. The hardest difficulty. Stared death in the face and gave it the middle finger.
But I wasn't a student of Hebijo.
You're dating one of my former students, so in my case, you are.
Are you talking about Miyabi or Haruka?
Haruka, of course. At long last, I'm no longer part cow. That was certainly a strange experience. Suzune-sensei, what are you doing here? Good to see you again, Haruka. Your boyfriend here is a giant pussy.
I'm right here.
He was just tired of dying all the time, Suzune-sensei. I'll be watching you, Potato, but the next game you play, you'd best play it on the hardest difficulty. Capiche?
Capiche, Sensei.
Good. And like that, she disappeared in a puff of smoke. First time we've seen Rin on screen for a while.
Indeed. In any case, I believe we're close to the end of the game, considering that Strauss is dead, Ellie's gone, for the time being that is, and Nicole's hallucinations still continue to haunt Isaac. Despite the fact that a few parts ago he said, well, this was off-screen considering due to technical issues, I couldn't recover the footage. There was a hallucination of Nicole, and it asked Isaac why can't he let Nicole go out of his head, and he's like, "'Cause you're my everything, and if I let you go, I've got nothing left," or something like that. Yeah, 'cause Nicole is long dead. I mean, she's been dead since the events of the first game, and some novelization that explains how Nicole died. I think Nicole died officially in one of the Dead Space comics, or it wasn't one of the Dead Space movies. Moshi, look that up for me, will ya?
Sure thing. Let me just get into your phone real quick. Let's see here. Dude, why do you have Haruka as your wallpaper?
Why do you think?
Good question. Let's see here. Dead Space, Nicole Brennan.
Oh my god.
By the way, Potato, I think you're almost out of batteries on your controller.
How can you tell?
Just give it a few seconds.
That's a lot of necromorphs down there. Ugh, God damn it. Let me go get batteries real quick, Squid Buns.
Alright. Still looking up the details. When did she die?
What are they doing?
They're all coming to the
Alright, I'm back, Moshi. Did you find it yet?
Still looking.
I knew you were trouble from the start, but they told me you were unnecessary.
Nicole jump scare.
Was the pure.
Lovely.
I spent years sifting through your dimension.
She was only 39 years old when she died.
The way it was supposed to happen. How was it
But when did she die?
out of control? Clark, this is not our fault.
Hmm.
We were so close to understanding it.
Let's see. Hold on.
You let in here.
No sooner than she awoke, Sickbay 2 was breached by a real necromorph attack. Evans and Nicole drove them back with a defibrillator and a plasma cutter. They sealed up the vent using various metal objects and sheeting. Nicole, desperate to create an antivirus for the recombinator virus, quote-unquote, speculated that she could use the medical packs to spread the proposed antivirus. However, with none at her disposal, she began to believe that her theories are merely spun from a desperate hope to survive. Evans warned her about another necromorph attack. She managed to escape to the sick bay to a safe place. Coming to terms with what would be her final hours, she sent a message to Isaac Clarke via a video log. She committed suicide by inducing an air embolism with an empty syringe to avoid being slaughtered and transformed by the necromorphs. Damn!
Oh, shit.
Just like Straw said,
What do you mean, Potato?
I remember this.
I have been dreading this section.
The marker codes are stored. So how does that threaten?
What do you mean?
You'll find out.
Me. Us. Working together.
Step 4.
Yes. Are you ready?
This is gonna hurt, isn't it?
Oh no. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Noontech Diagnostic Machine.
Step 1.
And I have been dreading this since part 1. I knew it was coming, but I've been pushing that to the back of my head. As all of you know, I have a massive fear of needles. And I have a massive fear of anything being shoved into the eyes. Guess what has to be done here? You have to guide this needle directly into Isaac's eye. But notice the UI to the right of him showing his eye. If you let Isaac's heart rate get too high, the machine will malfunction and drive the needle straight into Isaac's eye, but into his brain. Ugh. And if you notice me going a bit sporadic with the needle, yeah, that's because I don't want to fuck this up. Needle in the fucking eye! Oh my god! I know it's necessary to the plot, but... And his eye is bleeding! Oh my god! Why would you do this? Ever! Ugh!
Nicole,
You're kidding me, Potato.
where are you?
After all the shit you've seen in this game, after all the ways you've seen Isaac get dismembered, a little prick in the eye is the one thing that scares you?
Yes, Moshi, you know I'm scared of needles. And the fact that shit can go into people's eyes? That's just unsettling.
I suppose. Oh, and by the way, you're on chapter 14.
Good.
Potato, hold up!
Mirai, what's up?
You might want to be careful.
What do you...
That's the Übermorph. And if you remember the regenerators from Dead Space 3 and the Hunter from Dead Space 1, it's that, except worse.
Thanks, Mirai. Now... Haruka?
Yes, darling.
I need one of your potions ASAP.
Do you need to forget something, dear?
Yes, the fact that Isaac had a needle punctured into his fucking eyes.
I can see why you'd want to forget that. Just a moment. Wow. That really scared you, didn't it?
It did, Moshi, because needles scare me more than anything on Earth.
Makes sense. Especially if you don't fucking need them.
Right. In other news, to get my mind off of that, the Resident Evil 2 remake launches in about a week. Unfortunately, it launches on a Friday, so you all know what that means. I have to go to work. But you guys know I'm going to be starting the Resident Evil 2 remake once I'm off of work. So, to say I'm excited is a fucking understatement. Eee! Although I have never played the original Resident Evil 2, like, that's one of the few Resident Evil games that I have not played. I'm excited nonetheless. I have also never played Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil Survivor, Resident Evil Gun Survivor, I think it was. I do have the Resident Evil 1 and 0 remakes, and I suppose I could do a Let's Play of those in the future. But the Resident Evil 2 remake is definitely my top priority. And it's a Capcom product, so Nettie might be joining me.
Potato Senpai, are you going to play any Mega Man games in the future?
I might, if the interest is high enough. I have always wanted to play the Mega Man X games, considering I'm more interested in the X series and the Battle Network series than I am the retro games.
Just don't play Mega Man X5!
What do you mean, Moshi?
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
Alright, I get it, I get it.
What am I fighting for?
No, Moshi, it's more like this.
What am I fighting for?
What are you fighting for? If we get out of this, I'll tell you. Colonel.
That was a horrible Solid Snake impression.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Oh my god. That was actually pretty good.
Now. Metal Gear! Metal Gear!
Ah! Übermorph! Wait, why does it have 5 eyes?
I don't know. Necromorph biology.
And its ribs are sticking out. That's gross. Oh, and Potato dear, I took the liberty of mixing my potion into your coffee.
Why would you do that, Haruka?
I want you to forget about the Noontech Diagnostic Machine. Now be a good boy and drink up.
Is this love?
I have you wrapped around my finger, as usual. Watch out, Potato.
Ah.
You died on casual.
Moshi, it was a Necromorph gangbang right there.
I suppose you're right, but it would be more bloody than erotic. Giggity.
Ah, swarmers! Get the fuck off me! Alright, not a drank. I done drank.
How do you feel, darling?
Pretty good, but I forgot the last few minutes.
Well, that's good. And Moshi dear, don't remind him of the... you know. Right. Got it, Mama.
Jeesh, how far do we have to go until the end?
It shouldn't be that far, Potato. Considering Nicole is still alive, sort of. No, but not really.
Right, I guess I'm just gonna have to blitzkrieg my way through these necromorphs, and while holding up the Übermorph, because you cannot kill the Übermorph, because it's just like the Hunters and the Regenerators from the prequel and the sequel to this. In other words, you can only slow down the Übermorph, you can't actually kill it. Although there are glitches to do so. Moshi, look it up, will ya?
Yeah, sure. Let's see here. Aw, Potato has me as his wallpaper. That's cute. Alright, where's the goddamn thing? Ah, there it is. Fucking Übermorph. How was this thing even created, though? Let's see here. Trivia. New. Soy the best in the needs in the Jäger.
Moshi, you speak German?
That was German? Eh. Oh, I got it. I think. The Übermorph is the only regenerative necromorph so far to not have any method provided in-game to destroy it. The Hunter was burned by the Executive Shuttle's test fire, while the Regenerators in Dead Space 3 can be blown up using special military ordnance. It can, however, be destroyed via several bugs and glitches, again making it unique among the Regenerator forms, as the Hunter and Regenerators do not have any exploits usable to get rid of them.
Ah, Nicole hallucination. Let her go, man. She's gone. Alright, Moshi, you were saying?
Hold up. The Übermorph is subjected to multiple bugs and glitches that causes the creature to disappear completely from play. Unlike the Hunter and Regenerators, which has multiple spawn scripts that generates them at multiple points throughout the game, the Übermorph uses only a single spawn command that, once the creature is killed, will no longer regenerate another Übermorph to stalk the player. It is possible to get rid of the Übermorph in the final room, where Isaac must destroy the fuses to unlock the doors to proceed. Once the first fuse is destroyed, a large fan can be found in the next room to the left. The player can knock the Übermorph into the fan, causing it to disappear. This can be achieved by using weapons such as the Force Gun or any other weapon that causes knockback. Doing this is a large waste of ammunition, however, as the room where the fan is located into the second last room of the game, and the Übermorph cannot follow Isaac into the marker chamber. An alternate way to get rid of the Übermorph is to trap it. When it enters the hallway, stasis can be used on it, and the player can run to the opposite door and destroy the second fuse. This will cause both doors to close, trapping the Übermorph inside. If the player enters the door that the waypoint system leads away from, the Übermorph can be seen standing motionless inside. A third possible way to get rid of the Übermorph exists, though this may be a bug. When Isaac reaches the large chamber with the gravity control panel, have the Übermorph approach you, getting it onto the threshold of the pressure door, then disable it by severing its legs, leaving its body on the threshold. You may want to try taking its arm off too and try to buy yourself a bit more time. While making sure the torso of the Übermorph is still on the threshold, use stasis to keep it on the threshold and then activate the gravity control panel. This will cause the pressure door to close, with the Übermorph getting caught in the door as it closes. This apparently causes the door to pulverize the Übermorph's torso, killing it. The theory that this is even further backed up by the fact that the Übermorph will refuse to enter the gravity chamber, and even if crushed by the door, it will usually show a small splash of blood, and at times shows no blood at all. Crap, that was a lot of reading. But hey, you learned a thing or two. If you ever want to play Dead Space 2 again, and if you want to get rid of the Übermorph, there you go.
Good thing I have you to rely on, Squid Buns.
Indeed you do, buddy. Indeed you do.
I just posted on Twitter that I recorded the ending for Dead Space 2, but we've gotten far enough as it is. Do you want to leave it here, Moshi?
Sure.
Alright. Join me in part 10 when we finally end this, and hopefully put an end to the Necromorph outbreak as well. So, until then, adios.
Bye, everybody.